This is a 46-year-long God story. When I was younger, when about 15 years old, I was very poor, and my folks would come up with different crafts to give people instead of going out and buying stuff. My mother came up with this idea about taking a back windshield out of a car, taking a brandy snifter, taking the back windshield and staining it with different glass stains, different colors. We did that. The kids had a lot of fun staining them the glass, and then after it dried, we wrapped it up in a blanket. Then the kids got to take a baseball bat and tap it and break it. That was a lot of fun. And then after it broke, it fell into just millions of pieces. And then we took the pieces of glass, put glue on them, and just kind of stuck them on the brandy snifter. It took for about 2 weeks to really put one together. And as kids, we'd try to put on too many pieces, and it would get too heavy and just all fall off to the ground. And we'd have to start all over again. So we learned to be patient and put little pieces on at a time, little sections on at a time. Then, after it was all completed, take some grout and we'd fill in all the cracks with grout. And then we would take some paint, different colors paint, gold and silver paint, and spray it, and then we'd wipe it all off. And then after that was all done, we would take a candle and put it inside, and it would become a candle. Well, 40 years later, after 30 years of alcoholism and a short walk with the Lord, I came up with this concept about this craft. I called it a family craft. Now it's a God's craft. So after I surrendered to God and repented and asked Him to come into my life, and He did, it was I crawled up into His arms and just kind of rested there, and I was very comfortable. And then He wrapped me up with His robe, His arms, and started tapping on me, and eventually I just broke into a million little pieces. I just I couldn't resist anymore. And then He started putting those pieces back on my brandy snifter. And after a while, I just tried to, I took the craft out of God's hands, and I would add pieces to it, and it would get heavy, and it fell. I struggled. I did all the work staining it, and He did all the work putting the pieces back together. I just learned to trust God and to trust His pace and His speed. And so after He took a candle and stuck it, and he crawled up inside me, and He just allowed me to shine like a candle. And what happens is people could see me through my stains. This is the candle. This candle is 46 years old. My God story is 46 years old, and I just hope that this touches somebody else's life the way it's touched mine.